the top management of CCL Products with Srishant, Challa, the Managing Director, now joining us to talk about why the company is in focus. There has, of course, been a big corporate announcement when it comes to the demerger of the marketing and distribution business of Continental Coffee. We're going to be talking to him about that, coffee prices, the D2C strategy, how the market is shaping up, and a lot more. Should we begin with the demerger announcement? Are we expecting more capex in this arm? What was the rationale behind this demerger? Once it's spun off, will there be monetization too?
The reason for the demerger actually was for operational efficiencies. And we wanted to separate the kiosk business from the D2C business. And all the brands are consolidated now into the parent company. That was the intention behind going ahead with the demerger process.
Okay, so that's why you've done the demerger, operational efficiencies. Let's see by when they kick in, and we'd love to have you back on ET now to share that with us. But can we talk to you about the D2C brand? You do have a first mover advantage, just given how long ago it started. But the fact is, artisanal coffee has really started picking up. You have competition now, not just from the big boys, but also from other D2C brands that are picking up. How are you withstanding all of this at a time when coffee prices were going up?
So D2C brands coming into the market is actually helping the market expand a lot. We are supplying private label to almost all the new startups that have come up. And we've been supplying private label to bigger companies like Reliance, Spencer's, Big Bazaar for several years. So the whole market is expanding. The market is more accepting of new products now. So the more coffee consumption that increases, I think everyone gets a benefit. And because we are the primary suppliers, we also get a good benefit out of it.
I've looked at your numbers over the years, and what I've seen is that you have some degree of pricing power. Prices go higher, you're able to pass it on. But there would be a level beyond which the customers would say it's getting unaffordable. We can't pay the same because the customer either is not buying or the acceptability of this quality of coffee at that price is interchanging. How far are you away from that turning point?
So our business is actually divided into two categories. One is the private label business and the export business. In this category, we always work on a cost plus model. Whatever is the raw material price, whether it goes up, whether it goes down, we end up passing it on to the consumers. And it's the market leaders who are there who set the price point because they also revise their prices when the commodity prices change. So this type of business will not really have any impact on our financials. We only focus on volume growth. So this is category one, which contributes to around 90% of our business. The balance 10% of our business is the domestic business, which again is divided into private label and branded business. The branded business is what gets impacted because we will not be able to take a price increase exactly in line with the increase in green coffee prices. But that said, even the market leaders who are there, they automatically tend to take a price increase. And when they do, we will also follow.
Planning to do to become a large player in the domestic market. And frankly, that's my personal view. If I look at the coffee brands in India, you only have two. It's Nescafe from Nestle and Brew to some extent from HUL. Tata is not big there. None of the other FMCG companies, even ITC, are big there. I don't think Patanjali will ever get into coffee. But what are you planning to do to tap this growing market in India where only two large brands are there?
So to be frank, the two brands that are there also, they're operating in a very, very small space for coffee over here. The kind of potential for growth, if you compare to the rest of the world, is huge. So we don't really look at the other coffee companies as our target. Our target is actually to take on tea. It is to expand coffee consumption. Let everyone get a good market share out of it. But the idea is the hot beverage market is what we should be targeting. And that's exactly what we have done. We've come up with a range of new premix products. We are products that are available from a 5 to 10 rupee price point. So which can actually compete with tea as an alternate beverage. So that is our primary focus going forward.
Great to have you on the show. And, we just ordered some coffee. Talking to you about definitely got those coffee cravings in us.